All right, so I got to see this movie early last week that comes out in a week or so. It's called The Dead Don't Die. It looked like a cool, campy, interesting movie I wanted to go see. I was able to go see it early. I was like, man, I'm going to see this Dead Don't Die. I'm going to check it out. The movie is jam-packed with stars. We got Bill Murray. I ain't even got to tell you where he from. Ghostbusters? Come on now. Bill Murray. He from a bunch of stuff. Adam Driver. Star Wars, Kylo Ren. Everybody's loving him. I think he was Black Klansman too. I didn't watch that, but he was in Black Klansman. Man, we got, Steve Buscemi in this movie. We also have Rose Calan. I'm trying to remember where she's from. I know her face. But, Orange is the New Black. She's from Orange is the New Black. She plays, what's this character's name? Oh, she's from Law and Order too. She plays Ouija? It's spelled Ouija, but I don't know if that's the name. But yeah, we got her, Rosal Kalan in this movie. You'll know her face when you see it, especially if you've seen Orange is the New Black. Selena Gomez is in this movie. RZA, Wu-Tang. It's funny because he works for UPS technically, and they called it Wu-PS in the movie. Wu-PS. That was clever to me. We also have I already said Dan Glover, Caleb Landry Jones. He plays Bobby. They keep making jokes about him looking like Frodo. He is from First Class. He was in Get Out too. I think he was the brother in Get Out. I loved him in that movie. But he is also in First Class. I'm trying to remember what character he was in First Class now, because I love First Class. You see X-Men. That's one of my favorite X-Men movies. First Class is amazing. And hold on 1 second, guys. He plays Banshee. That's who it is. The guy with the Banshee, the mutant with the voice. So Cassidy plays Banshee in X-Men First Class. He's also in the Three Billboards movie as well. I feel like I'm missing people. This movie is so jam-packed with people. Iggy Pop is in here. Rosie Perez is in here. That's one of the big people. I was like, man, Rosie Perez is in this movie, really? She's from White Men Can't Jump. She is from so many different things. But definitely, like I said, RZA, Danny Glover. The movie, Tom Waits. Like there's Tilda Swinton. That's the one I was trying to remember. She plays sorry about that. She plays the Ancient One in Avengers Infinity War. Well, not Infinity War. Endgame. And Doctor Strange. She's an amazing actress. The Dead Don't Die. The problem with this movie, so they're going the campy, kind of funny, old movie type of vibe, but then there's long stretches of scenes where there's no dialogue, and then when there is dialogue, it's like, it feels like, I don't know who wrote this movie. I know you can make a movie that's supposed to be bad, but it's bad. Like, the movie is not that, like, at first it's kind of interesting, but then it's like, you're sitting there, you're like, where is this going? Like, what is going on right now? Like, oh, it's kind of messed up. I enjoyed the ending. It was ridiculous. There's another thing, they keep breaking the fourth wall in the movie. They broke the fourth wall so many times. And it's like, you can break it a few times, but you're just like there's one joke where Adam Driver, the guy, he's like, yeah, this is going to end badly. And then Bill Murray's like, what do you mean it's going to end badly? And he's like, I read the script, so that's how I know. Like, so huh? Like, you broke the fourth wall even more? If I hear The Dead Don't Die by Sturgill Simpson one more time, that song was all throughout the movie. And the dude's like, why do you like this song? Why do they keep playing it? It's like, it's the theme song for the movie. Like, you can break it a few times, but you just keep breaking it. My big issue with this movie is, like I said, it just feels like it's no purpose. It's interesting at first. It's like, oh man, where's the zombies? When are they going to come? What are they going to do? And then you're like, okay, whatever. Some of the characters are funny, interesting. Chloe Sevigny is in this movie as well. She's from American Horror Story and a bunch of other things. I know I forgot somebody. Her character is terrible. I don't know what they wrote for her. It's not her. I don't know if it is her. I don't know. Maybe it was her. But her character's supposed to be like hysterical, but she's just super annoying the whole time. She's terrible character. I don't know who wrote her. A lot of these characters are just like, why? This movie could have been on TV I don't even know if it would have made it on Sci-Fi. Maybe. One thing I have to say is it's directed by. Oh man, I need to see this guy's name. Hold on. The movie is directed by Jim Jarmusch. I think that's his name, Jim Jarmusch. He wrote it and directed it. Jim, go ahead and cast me for the next movie. I got an idea for you. If you want to make terrible movies, we're going to call it The Living Don't Live. And it's going to be about people who are living their life, but they're not living it to the fullest. And it could be a prequel to The Dead Don't Die. Because in The Dead Don't Die, the zombies start acting like and doing things that they used to do when they were living. They gravitate. So The Living Don't Live could end with the zombies being the people trying to do what they wanted to do when they were living. Good idea. Great. You know what? Biggest thing about this movie that I have an issue with, cast me. Get me in here. This movie could have had terrible, terrible actors. You could have saved some money. I'm cheap. You ain't got to pay me that much. Could have saved some money. You didn't have to get... There's too many A-list actors in this movie to not be utilized. Their acting is not utilized. The time on the screen is not utilized. There's so many A-list actors and they're just wasted. It's like, why get all these people for this terrible, god-awful movie? It made no sense. Like, their caliber of how they can act made no sense to be in this type of movie. Like, it was campy at one point, but then it just started getting terrible and bad. Put me in the movie. You can save a lot of money. And you know what happens when you put a bunch of people that are cheap? You'll make money off the movie and you didn't spend that much money. I don't know how much they spent on this movie, but there's too many A-list people and I know that they're not going to make their money back. There's just no way. It's no way you're making your money back. This had to be super duper cheap if you do. But definitely cast me in The Living Don't Live. Something cheap. I'm good enough. I'm worth the price. You ain't got to pay Selena Gomez, Danny Glover. I don't know how much you pay these people, but they too good to be in a movie like that. So this, you can have a few of them. Like, you can have a few A-list, really known people, but don't have, like, 12 really known people in the movie. Like, that's just wasted money right there. But definitely The Dead Don't Die. This is a bona fide see it when you see it. Man, I don't have many of these, I know, but this is... I saw it in the movie theater for free. I saw it early. It started off interesting and it just went downhill. It just kept getting worse. Some of the stuff is funny. Like the zombies, some of the stuff they say is funny. But it's not funny enough for me to be like, you gotta go see The Dead Don't Die. It's definitely not. Yeah, like it makes you sit there and you want to be a zombie wondering why you went to see the movie. You want to go do something else that you were doing when you were living. Because it's not worth it. See it when you see it. If you catch it, you catch it. Tell me what you think about it. My thing is, when you're trying to be too campy, too edgy, too out of the box, like, it's a line. You can go, but then you can't just be trash. Like, you can't be terrible. Like, what's the purpose of making a movie? But thank you guys so much for your time. I appreciate everything. I appreciate you taking time to watch these videos. Like I said, the giveaways, I'm going to announce winners soon. I'm going to let you guys know. And just don't go see The Dead Don't Die unless you're, like, extremely bored and you have nothing else to do with your life.